Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Iron Man Simulator 2 video. In today's video guys, I am going to be showing you what it is like to play Iron Man Simulator 2 on mobile. If you guys want to support your boy, make sure you guys go ahead and press that fat subscribe button and don't forget to like the video. It really does help out a lot. Thank you. Alright guys, what's going on? So as you guys can see on my screen right now, it's actually my mobile device. And this is actually a voiceover after I recorded this. I did actually sync it up before with me actually doing it at live time when I was recording this, but I actually lost that file. It was kind of weird, but here's the video I'll be talking about it, so I can give kind of a more in-depth thing of what happened when I was recording this. So as you guys can see, the screen's a bit smaller, but hopefully you guys can pretty much see what I'm talking about. So the thing with mobile, and what I'm going to be talking about today, is that yes, on mobile, the experience is pretty good, but it's nowhere nearly as good as it is on computers. So I'm going to talk about some things, guys, that I think should be added. As you guys can see on screen right now, pretty much, I'm just kind of showing you guys what it's like to walk around for me. I know a lot of you guys actually are mobile players, but as you guys can see from me right now, I'm on the iPhone 11, and I'm going to go ahead, guys, and try to attempt to call a suit. Now, at first, I couldn't figure it out, and then I realized there were actually voice commands. So you guys can see I'm actually calling my suit right now, and I went for the Mark 40, of course, because that's the fastest. But the overall experience with this, guys, was okay. Like, the thing is, with computer and mobile, it's really hard to make them as equal. But like, if you're gonna be in a fight and you have to skydive down, calling a suit is so much harder. As you guys can see, you have to type and call suit, and it makes your life a lot harder. But I do like how they did add the eject, power, mass, propulsor, rocket, and flight buttons in the bottom of the screen. It makes it a lot easier to get around. So those are some hot buttons they do have. I really hope though, since this still is an alpha, he's eventually going to add some more stuff to make this a lot easier for mobile players, because going on mobile, I didn't realize how hard it was to really actually get some stuff going, like calling your suit and stuff like that. It's really just a lot harder. But here you guys can see I'm attempting to aim with the auto aimer. This makes life a lot easier. Like, auto aimer is like literally the best thing that ever happened to this game, because mobile players, it's just so hard aiming without this. It made it so much easier, especially for repulsors and stuff. And overall, I'm really happy I added that into the game. But pretty much, guys, as you can see, I'm doing my best, just trying to get around, kind of getting a feel for this. But I really do feel for the mobile players who have to do stuff with this game, try to get around this game, because I know you guys really do enjoy playing this game on mobile, but you are missing a lot of the experience when you play it on keyboard, just because the hotkeys really do make it so much more fun, in my opinion. So some things I really do think you should keep in mind with adding are gonna be definitely adding like more hotkeys to call your suit and stuff like that, really just buttons. And as you guys can see here, I'm attempting to turn my power back on, and again, everything's just a lot harder. I really think you should add some more buttons like that. Like maybe when your power turns off, a button will appear and you just tap it to make your power back on. It's really just gonna make life a lot easier, I think, for mobile players, and you guys will really get the full experience that us PC players are getting. But overall, it's not the worst experience possible. The game is still an alpha, and overall, it wasn't the worst thing ever, to be completely honest. Now here, I'm gonna attempt to actually destroy my suit and see what happens. And overall, like, what you see is, when you try to skydive, you have to do it a lot earlier, because you can't just call it right back. You guys see I did type it a lot earlier before I actually had to do it, just because I was trying to get a feel for it. I'm not the fastest typer, so I said call suit. I'm going to get the 21 just like that. And again, everything's just a bit slower, but it is working very smoothly, I think, compared to what it could be. So overall, it wasn't the worst thing ever, but I really do think it could have been a lot better overall. But you guys can see I'm flying to space now, and it definitely wasn't that hard to do. It's just you can't get like that really close to ground thing unless you know exactly how fast you type. Like, if you want to call your suit right before you hit the ground, you have to type it at such a good timing. It just makes the experience a lot harder. But you guys can see I did enter space with ease. It was a lot of fun actually recording this, because I've never actually recorded on phone before, but it wasn't that bad. I think it actually did a pretty good job at kind of showing you guys here. And then overall though, I'm trying to type like power off and stuff like here, like leave suit, destroy suit, and stuff like that. And overall, it was pretty fun. I tried skydiving, as you guys can see here, and pretty much, overall, I think it was an okay type of thing to do. I do prefer PC over this, but I do feel for mobile players, I really do think they should add hotkeys to call suits back and stuff like that to make skydiving a lot better. But overall, it definitely was a really cool experience to try on mobile, because I really have never tried it before. But guys, now that I head back to computer, I can definitely see how much more I like playing on computer than mobile, and I really do think hotkeys should be added when it comes to calling suit and stuff like that. Like, if your power is going to turn off, there should be a button that pops up. It was going to make mobile players experience so much better. Trust me, I can't wait to see if they're going to add stuff like that, because guys, remember, this game is still an alpha. So much stuff is going to be added, so there's so much potential to this game for mobile too. I can't wait for all type of stuff. I hope you guys can't wait too, but overall, it's going to be so awesome. But guys, remember, mobile players do have their perks too. Like, they do have things that computer players could really never get. Like, some hotkeys they could get and stuff like they'll get on the screen could be so much more better than stuff you get on computer. Like, if your power turns off, and they have a hotkey that eventually comes in the game when your power turns off, often it comes back on by giving you a button. You won't have to type power on in this game. It's gonna be like an automatic hotkey, or really just like anything. There's aim assist and stuff like that. There's always differences between mobile, console, computer, stuff like that. And I really think though that there are perks and benefits to all these types of things. There's also bad things to everything, including PC and stuff like that. But really, overall, I think all of them can even out for certain things. It really just depends on the person who's playing on the mobile and stuff like that. Because some people really do like mobile more than computer, even if they have a PC. I know people who just prefer playing on mobile instead. But guys, that is really all I have for you guys today in today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did like this type of video and you guys want to see more types of videos like this, you guys can go check out my most latest video, which is actually doing dares in Roblox Iron Man Simulator 2. And I do all sorts of dares that people are giving me. It's a super awesome video. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is 𝐁𝐔𝐒𝐈𝐍𝐶, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!